sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go in Western New York. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024 at quarterback, Josh Allen.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season one more week.
Third down and 9.
It's now third down and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Throwing again. It's Allen. That's into the hands of Harris. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll try and get there on the ground. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
Allen going to keep it on his own read. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
Brings up third and 2.
A design run here for Allen. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown Buffalo. Butker's extra point is good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step one. But now if this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road, hostile environment, he's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Finds room inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
23 yards.
First and 10.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
First down throw. Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Quick hitting slant there. Third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up third and goal.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He gets this complete to Shakir. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Allen going to throw again. Back to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. One just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing again, is Allen. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take it on in. Craig Harris. Touchdown, Bills.
This is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And on Kansas.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. The Bills with the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40 as we are ready to get back underway. A run right here, and it's Genty. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
Throwing now, Mahomes. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Bills offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down. And he gets this one up to the 28-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
1st and 10.
Two first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Cook. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. 3rd and 11. Motion man is Harris. On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Tommy Townsend.
The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. Back deep to receive the explosive Kevontae Turpin. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake. Build 1st half continues. That's on the big man, Super Bowl champion Trey Smith. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Brings up second down and 15 yards to go.
Throwing is Mahomes. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Brings up third and 7.
Now, Mahomes. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 49-yard line.
A run. Genty. He'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
5-yard gain on the play.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Try again. It's second and 10. Here's Mahomes. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. This is third and 6. Patrick to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Jackson now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Throwing on second down. It's out. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Play action. Here's Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space. And they're able to convert.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
33-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Yeah, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. From the 25, here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Bills first down.
At the 11-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll run with Cook, trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Allen going to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Bills get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Ashton Jeanty heading back out onto the field here. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Into space at the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 37. That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes out of the backfield. It's Ashton Jeanty. They face 2nd down and 7. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Mahomes back. They'll try to set up the screen to Jeanty. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
13 yards on the play. And on Kansas City
to the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
On the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one will be from 37 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Chiefs have tied it at 17.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bills offense going to take over just before the half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Man in motion is Coleman. 1st and 10, and it's Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver.
2nd and 10.
And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Man in motion is Coleman. To the air on 3rd down. Here's Allen. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report. One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Up the sideline, past midfield. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line?
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's good for a Kansas City.
Once again, it's Genty. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll take this down to the 23. Javon Bullard there on the tackle. 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Taking on, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 11. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now. Mahomes. That one taken in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
24. Bills 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Harris, the man in motion. Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card route. 3rd down and 3. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
43-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Allen. Over the middle, he's got Harris. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll send their tight end left. Up the middle they go. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
Now Allen. He's got a man. It's Harris. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down.
It's just been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down. I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
For the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Philippe sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action now, and here's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Chiefs' offense ready to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with X in trouble, and down he goes.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
A gain of
15-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. A gain of 15. And a first down, Chiefs.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
3rd and long for Mahomes. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Bills 20.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC Wild Card matchup. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Motion man is Harris. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. You're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drive? 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll go again with Genty. Whoa! And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground with Genty. Finding space at the 15. And he'll finally be tracked down at the Bills' 7-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's Genty. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
He was brought down by Gregory Rousseau. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, KC. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bills offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Forced out wide.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback just understanding on these early downs you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here is Allen. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to have the Bills first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First down.
Play action. Here's Allen. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard
Harris,
line.
the man in motion. Throwing again. It's Allen. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 20-yard line.
To the air once more is Allen. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2.
On the coverage.
Allen to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Chiefs 38, Bills 27.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Mixon on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They'll run with Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 14.
On second down, Mahomes. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 76 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chiefs are able to extend the lead.
Chiefs 45, Bills 27.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Allen. That's to the left side. Taken in by Coleman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Of 17 yards. That's good for a Bills.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Bills 1st down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bills 1st down.
He takes off, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll try to run for it, and he's going to have a Bills 1st down. Routed by plenty. It was 3rd and 2, and they got 8.
1st down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter.
16-yard line.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He'll run again. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another Bills 1st down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Chiefs offense and Ashton Jeanty heading back out onto the field here. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On 1st and 10, it's Jeanty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. This is Jeanty. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.